Hey guys, Youngblood with you for your Summarize the Verse, covering Around the Verse from June 29th, and in this update from the Austin studio, we get information from the design side of the house that they're finalizing the price fixer tool, which is going to be bringing the pricing of items in the game to where they should be, or at least closer to where they're going to be at release. And this is being made possible by having enough items in the game to get an idea of how these different items are going to stack and compare in price. Some of that's also going to be about updating mission rewards, insurance pricing, and respawn timers. And that's pretty exciting, as it's another step towards an economy being in place by assigning values to these items. There's been work to get the NPCs present in the main points of interest, and they're starting off with Grimhex, which makes me wonder a little bit if that's being done to open up bounty hunting sooner rather than later. Miles Eckert has had a lot more work being done to him, and at this time we find out that they're finishing up his ability to use objects like drinking from a glass, but also more technical details like Subsumption taking the information from his mission and transferring that into your mission manager. In the art world, Josh Coons has finished up the LODs on the damaged states for the Cutlass Black. On the animation side, work on the NPCs being done is really being focused on using a counter area or that type of space around a counter. So people like bartenders and shopkeepers are able to do things like handing you a drink or wiping down counters. And in a similar field, they've also got the ability to use the bar stools in place. So basically, you can walk up to a counter, sit down at a bar stool, drink a drink, get up, walk away. And they've finished up their carry systems for boxes, meaning that the ability to pick it up and carry it around has been completed. And that last part is big as we move towards having cargo in the game. In the ship character animations, they've finished up the new cockpit animations for reacting to G-forces and impacts, and that's now actually being translated and implemented into your turret seats, so your character is going to be able to black out or react to injury when they're in the turret as well. On the quality assurance side, they're working on 3.0 releases, but they also have had even their Squadron 42 QA team working really closely with the PU team, as there's now a lot of carryover between the two, and they're kind of sharing bugs, so they're combining forces to try and tackle those. We also hear that they're preparing to add more Evocati members for testing the very large 3.0 release sometime in the next few weeks. The behind the scenes this week was really in regards to engine trails that are being worked on by the visual effects team. Chris Roberts really views the trails as an important aspect to the game, and it provides some gameplay benefits like getting a better idea of your target's vector outside of just being more immersive in general. They had the ability to do this in the old system, but it was pretty clunky and pretty unworkable, and it was just way too linear to really be an option. So with the new system, the visual effects team was able to actually implement the trails in a way that lets the ship team choose some of the details on their own and make changes without mass encoding reworks being necessary. So if a ship should have a big fat trail, they can make adjustments to that sort of thing. So what we're seeing is sort of like ion trails in space or contrails in atmosphere, and it's really appealing. Additionally, they've worked on getting particles reacting to the environment, lighting appropriately, and being able to bounce off of objects, and we've seen the ability of displaying a few sparks to moving up to thousands for much larger situations and cooler and scarier scenes. So that's your Summarize the Verse from this week. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for more, and have a great day. Take care.